Hey guys, so we're going to be skinning this squirrel here today. We're going to go from this ankle all the way to this ankle. We call it the first cut. You're not allowed to shoot a red squirrel unless you have a fur-bearing license. Like I said, I got this squirrel, shot this squirrel, and yes, it was on my trap ground, so I'm allowed to get him. I got this guy while ice fishing. We weren't really catching anything, so I thought that I was just going to go down. Actually, me and my mom actually forgot the we forgot my phone because my phone has the squirrel collars on it. And I was like, alright, well, let's go back. And also that we also lost we also didn't have some ammo. So we had to go back. I was like, why not let me get my new gun, because it already harvested a squirrel like this year or like last year, somewhere around there. I was like, why not let me use my air gun? So that's what I did. I went up to the my cottage. I grabbed the gun and the pellets, drove to the spot. She went with me for a little bit. She was like, all right, Gavin, I have to go back. So I was like, all right. And we went back here. And, well, yeah, she went back and I stayed. So then I had my phone, I had the squirrel collar. And so then I called. A couple minutes later, squirrel called back, because I don't go to them, they have to come to me. So then I waited about 10 extra minutes. Squirrel finally showed up. And it wasn't running towards me. It was, then I stopped the collar. He called again. I could see where he was, and he was eating on this like nut, like an acorn. And I shot at him about 4 times. I missed him. Then I was like, alright, I'm gonna give up. So I put my phone in my pocket. And I thought I was gonna walk back, but then I was like, why not let me just check on this, make sure I didn't like shoot him right and like wound him. So I walked over there, and the squirrel, yeah, I walked over there and I didn't see him. So I was like, the heck, why isn't he here? Then my eye caught something, and the squirrel was sitting on a tree branch, staring at me, eating. Not really staring at me. His arch was, like his butt was facing, like, not really directly towards me, but towards me. Yeah. So, yeah. His butt was facing towards me. And, so I waited. He turned a little bit. I hit him right at the top of the shoulder. Then, a couple of minutes later, he ducked, like, he see me. He's cleaning himself off because he knew he was hit by something. Because, you know, sometimes whenever you hit it, like a squirrel or something, they mostly, they jump and they run away. That one kind of did that, but he hopped. Then, he was starting to clean himself off. He saw me. He started running. I thought he went into a hole. So, ah, darn well. Let me go there to check. And, he jumped right out at me, almost at me. Yeah. That was not great. So we're going to try to get his tail here. Grab some stuff here. Make me grip a little bit better. I don't want to pull on the actual hide, but I want to get the hide of the tail off. Here, you have to snare them. So I'll show you that in a later video. This is just a really nice squirrel, and I hope that I can keep the tail on this guy. I've never tried to there we go. I've never really tried to snare one, but I know my friend Patrick, and he set up a snare pole with a few rat traps right next to him, and yeah, we were almost big squirrel trappers at that time, and plus we knew we could get a little bit of money for them. Maybe $1 a piece for them or something. But if you get like 20 of them, you have $20. If you get 70 of them, you have $70 right there. So basically easy money. You could also catch them very easily too. But you gotta know, they're tree climbers, so they can go around your snare. I've had that happen. and I've had them get out of my snare too. If they push back on like your snare, like where your snare is, if they push back on the snare, they can get out. Or they just chew the snare off, and you have a snare, but you don't have the squirrel. And when we were trying to get squirrel, that was last year, I think. Now last year, fur prices were not the best, I guess you could say. So we were getting a couple of bucks, but my friend, he didn't have a job at that time, so he every fall he was trapping like muskrats and stuff, and he'd usually come over every weekend, and we would go like muskrat or beaver trapping. Now that was pretty fun, and I want to do that with them again sometime. Yeah. The reason why I'm doing this squirrel here is because I have a wolf behind me that I have to do too. Custom skin. You always have to custom skin a wolf. If you don't know how, read it, because you can get a lot of money for a wolf. If you do it just for like say a hat or something, you don't get as much as money, because you gotta keep the claws on. Yeah. Wolf, you gotta keep the claws on. Squirrel, it doesn't matter. That's your choice if you want to keep them on or off. You'll get the same money, but they'll be like a tad bit higher, maybe $2. I don't know their fur prices right now, because isn't it 2025? Yeah, 2025, 2024 season. I don't know the updates, because somebody hasn't updated me yet on their fur prices. My friend at Fur Hosters will most likely update me if any prices are good. Because if prices are not good, I'm not going to be catching those certain animals. Like say otters, they go up. Otters go up. And yeah. But raccoons, raccoons, they're pretty stable for right now. The main buyer for muskrats right now, actually, is China. The main buyer for right now. And maybe that some guy from Midwest, but that's pretty much it. Here, I'm gonna I don't want it to be too graphic for you. And plus, I don't want to get banned. Just call it again. Got banned before, I'll get banned again, but yeah. And that's your finished squirrel. Very good. This hide is good. I know you guys would say, well, how do you know that? You could check on the hide. The hide's white like this. You know it's a good hide. If the hide's like black or like brown, then that's like regrowth to the hide. Here. Now that's it. Now I'm going to sharpen my knife again, and that's it. So, after I'm done this guy, I'm going to move on to the wolf. After I'm done the wolf, then I got to move on to fleshing a beaver. And that's it. Look how beautiful it tells. Nice pretty hide. Get some borax around quickly. It's not good. It's not really wet, it's just, it looks like a wet thing to it. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Fur. Pretty fur. That's nice fur. I'm gonna go do some squirrel hunting tomorrow. At least gonna try. Like I said, you don't always get them. There's some days that I go without for even a couple weeks. Literally, I ain't lying. In a couple weeks. It sucks sometimes, I know, but yeah. You'll get through it. And I know it. So, yeah, that's it. Looks kind of thin on the neck, I know. I just got to do a little bit more brushing on this guy. And then he'll be good to boil. This wolf here, I gotta skin him down. I gotta skin his tail down a couple ways. And after that, that's it. Yeah, anyway. But guys, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.